Go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is another one of Lyndon's ideas, and this idea is very practical and well needed in our current political system. This installation or invention I call VotePrint, and it's made by Lyndon Legault. And what this is, it is going to be an automated fingerprint recognition kiosk built into subway trains or malls for the duration of a month during municipal, provincial, and federal elections. The kiosk will be a flat-screen interface the size of a poster and will record an individual's vote according to the information associated with each fingerprint. For example, this interface, we wanted to put it on the subway system, right, as you can see right here. And what we want to do, we want to create a convenient way for people to vote. Instead of having to stand in lines, the current voting system has people waiting in long lineups. For an outdated system, you often vote into a cardboard box. And a lot of times this is very haphazard. Sometimes votes are lost. And what we want to do is make a more efficient way for people to vote, either using their phone or using a kiosk or an installation built into the subways. Now, to fund this subway installment, governments could market to businesses to pay the bill if they are allowed their advertisements to scroll across the start menu when it is not in use. Now, this is a sound idea because, first of all, governments are already in debt and need as much partnerships with private-public initiatives as possible. VotePrint will be owned and operated by the public sector, but private advertising will allow businesses to have a popular interface to advertise, and these ads will not hamper or influence the decision of whether someone votes for liberal or conservative government. So what we want, when this is in the subway, we want it to be able to have advertisements scroll across the screen when it's not being used. And we believe that regardless if it's, a different company's advertising, in this case it's Walmart, that's not going to determine whether somebody votes conservative or liberal. This just gives a way for the government to have businesses pay the bill for something that is much needed. And it gives a popular screen for advertisement to be held on. Now, when an individual first interacts with the touchscreen interface, they will place their thumb on the scan area. If no information is yet recorded, a prompt will ask standardized voting registration questions. To save time, a mobile app will be available on smartphones to pre-record your information, such as your address, as you can see here, your address, date of birth, occupation, sex, name, contact information. And at this time, an individual can place their phone up to the selected area on the screen, and it will automatically sync the information with the fingerprint given. If an individual has not pre-recorded the registration, a touch screen, as you can see here, keypad, will be available. So basically, it is just going to be, you press it, it starts up, you put your fingerprint there. If it already has your information registered, you will be given the party to a screen with all of the different parties and a vote box next to it. Now, for example, in this case, you have the Liberal, NDP, Conservative, Green Party, and so on. After you give your registration information and it syncs up with either your cell phone or your fingerprint, you then make your selection for which candidate or which party you want to vote for. You click on it. It will then ask you for a confirmation. You agree to the confirmation, say yes, and that's the process done right there conveniently as you commute to work. Now, each voter can only vote once, and any repeated attempt will send an already voted prompt. After the choice has been confirmed, a happy face will emerge and a caption stating that the process is complete. All information, fingerprints, vote choices, time, and dates will all be data-based. As you can see, somebody using the interface right now. Now, for privacy, the screen will be reflexive on both sides, making it only visible for a user standing directly in front close to the interface. After registration information has been approved and associated with each fingerprint, a vote page will offer a checkbox beside it, like I said before, and after the candidate has indicated, the kiosk will ask for a validation and the individual has made the final choice, and then it says complete. Now, what we want to do, not only do we want younger voters coming out with other initiatives that we've created, but we want to make people that are commuting to work and just an easy, viable way that is not too technologically advanced, just something that is easy for people to use and it's easy for people to vote during their everyday lives. So this is VotePrint. Enjoy and have a nice day.